Hello from the Magic Garden. It's been a while since I've done a garden tour, and the reason being is I felt really overwhelmed with the garden, and I have thought that it looks, gosh, probably worse in the last few weeks. So it didn't seem really like I wanted to be out here. It was just too overwhelming. Reasons being, the dogs have been giving me a hard time. The last garden tour I did, I showed you these twigs I'd put up, which I loved, which then Rupert then destroyed immediately. Now you can see this one they all need dismantling. He broke through, he ate through, he chewed them up. And we must have a fox or rats or something at the top of the garden, because today I've cleaned the patio today, which is another ongoing job constantly with the dogs. And I went up the garden to get the broom to sweep the patio and discovered that something has eaten the broom in like a day. So anyway, there's something up the garden that makes Rupert go ballistic at night. So not only did he break through this, but if I go on up, excuse that the way, Ro. I've been digging there again. Look, you can see it looks such a mess at the minute. You can see I've got demoralised and not been out. But that gate that I got off Free Cycle that was lent up halfway, this is what's left of it. He ploughed through that, so that opened all of this here. And then at the top of the garden, they were kept breaking out there, so I'd suddenly got 3 lots of fences to fix again. And you know what? I just couldn't face it. I absolutely couldn't face it. So if I go up to the top of the garden, I will show you some of the things that have been happening. And the biggest thing is the neighbours yesterday got a team of workmen in to do a job that I've been meaning to do, to cut these hedges. So these are about half the height, but you can see I can see houses now. Now, it was a job that I needed to do, and that I was trying to get round to. I mean, I seem to be the person doing the boundaries, back, front, both sides, and it's the first time anybody's taken over doing a boundary, sorting it out. And do you know what? I wouldn't have cut it down so low. It breaks my heart. This bit here was full of birds' nests. So it needed doing, and it needed bringing down to a height that I could manage. But it's the same with my Leyland. I won't cut it because I know it's full of birds' nests. So anyway, that's created a big job, because my half then needed cutting. That you can see I've started cutting it back. And Rupert, come out the way, darling. And I've got buckets full of weeds that I've been clearing up. And you can see that this area here now looks completely massive. So you've got all the vegetable garden here, which is looking super overgrown. And then all of this, I've started trying to clear this and to finish cutting down the bits that next door couldn't get to. And clearing it all. I've got stung and bit and pierced by thorns doing it, and now I've got this problem. I've got to fix this fence here because the dogs can get out there now. But you can see this is now, I mean, it was up to here. You couldn't get into any of this, so this has started to be cleared, and you can see the tyre edge there that's all planted up. So anyway, that's hugely different. If I come here, you can see the clearing that I've been doing there. Oh, do you know, it's just, you can sense how I feel, I think, at the minute. And then these bits, I was getting off the back here, because this bit of fence here you can see broken plants here. Rupert was chasing something up the garden and flying up here, so all the plants in there have just been destroyed. This is all snapped, and he broke through there, which was a broken corner of fence with like an old ivy thing on, which is what all of those bits of wood there are from. And both dogs had escaped into this pristine garden the other side. So again, it's not my side and it's the back of a property, so it isn't my responsibility, but a month on, the dogs still kept escaping. So eventually I clambered up, nearly broke my neck getting all the old gate fence out, had to go into the property, and I've used two pallets, really heavy duty pallets, and have managed to fix those really securely in. I've got a few of these metal struts here which a friend gave me off an old gazebo she'd had, which I'm going to balance up there, and I'm going to plant all these things around going up so that the dogs can't get in. But look, they're pushing in, they want to get back up again, so they've been driving me mad. Go dogs, go. Anyway, so what have we got going on here? We've got tomatoes coming on this. We have the hostas that are pushing up loads of seeds. Look at all the seeds on the hostas. So I am going to collect seeds on those and try and grow another load. Look, there's another load over here for next year. So hopefully have some more hostas. We've got another tomato coming at the back with flowers coming in. And the hydrangea has grown. So I cleared a load of this bindweed out because it was all pretty covered in bindweed. So I have been doing jobs. I say I haven't been up here, but I have, because I've built that. That took a day to work out and really make secure. And we're clearing all the bindweed out of here. So I have been doing jobs. And then round here now, I've still got all of this to clear up. So this has all been cut down and back, and you can see I've been cutting all this hedge here, and there's a lot more sunlight now getting to these tyres. So it all looks a mess, but it's getting there. So what else have I been doing? Now, I think this year, I'm supposed to pull these bits old feverfew off, because there's new ones coming there and there, but a lot of them aren't coming back because I haven't deadheaded. So I'm not sure whether you have to deadhead feverfew, but I've been collecting these to collect the seeds, and I've been sprinkling the seeds around. Look at Luna, she can sense a new escape route. Oh my god, Rupert, oi, see what I mean? This is what they do, coming out. They can just sense that the hedge isn't quite as thick. They're on a mission. I can sense it. They are on a mission. Come on. And it's been so hot as well. Oh my gosh. Right, so the plan amongst this madness that is getting me down, because it's supposed to be looking nicer, not worse. Free pond that I picked up off Free Cycle, digging out here, pond in this area with a bridge going over to there, but not now. Clearing all of that and securing that, because Rupert can get out round the back, and still to fix this fence along here, which is a nightmare. Right, I'm going to come into the vegetable garden, and I have been weeding in here a little bit. So we've got broccoli there, potatoes. I've been harvesting potatoes. They've been so delicious. Brussels sprouts got a bit squashed yesterday with this hedge cutting because half a tree landed on them. But I've been harvesting them. You can see I've been weeding. Weeding all of here, putting the peas up. So I've been harvesting peas. And I've tied all the tomatoes up as well. So we're getting some lovely amount of tomatoes on things, which is fantastic. I've also been harvesting courgettes, which are underneath the sweet corn. There's another one here. Let's take that one in. There you go. See? Any more? So this is the 4th courgette this week, and the sweet corn's all coming. It's the first time I've ever grown sweet corn, so that's really exciting. More potatoes ready to be harvested here, and all the flowers that I planted around here. We've got the fennel, and all of these flowers are coming in. I think with the potatoes looking so crazy, both sides of the path, it makes it just look insane. But yeah, I've started harvesting. I keep saying we as if I've got a team of gardeners here, but it's only me, so I don't know why I'm saying we. Yeah, so considering there was nothing there but weeds 3 months ago, it's not bad, is it? Now this thing here, you can see this was the corner of the fence at the top of the garden that I've just showed you I'd fixed, and it came off with this unbelievable ivy root all over. It's all in one piece. One of the branches hit me in the eardrum as I pulled it off and nearly deafened me. But anyway, it's just really weird, and I'm wondering whether to varnish and wrap it and turn it into an artwork. So that's why that's piled up there. Tomatoes are growing here. I've planted out some... Luna, get off the courgette. She's trying to nick the courgette out my hand. Luna, stop it. I've planted out some aubergines. These are aubergines, which I've never grown before. And clearing out all of this area here, I've just moved the seed house for now. I don't know where to put it, guys. I think I might get rid of it. And it's covering up the one bit that I wanted to show you. Hang on, because I'm quite proud of these tomatoes here, because I staked all of these up, and this is absolutely dripping in tomatoes. But to be honest, I won't believe I'm getting any tomatoes till I actually pick them, because on my allotment last year I grew tomatoes and it looked like that, and then everything got blight and I didn't get a single one. So I've tied all of these tomatoes up as well, so there's all sorts of different tomatoes coming on these, and the sunflowers are looking good. There's tomatoes tied up in these as well, and I want to show you Tilly's wildflower garden. Look how beautiful that's looking. So with the sunflowers here and her Livingston daisies at the front, and then all her wildflowers, she's really chuffed with her little garden. So I've got more tomatoes that I've tied up there. So you can see there's tomatoes everywhere, and they smell glorious. They really do. So if I take you into Tilly's secret garden, through the gate, you can have a proper look. Isn't that cute? And the sunflowers there. So this is the sunflower garden we planted for midsummer, on Midsummer's Day. And then Tilly's wildflowers underneath. I've been harvesting all the peas. That's the other side of the bed with the tomatoes in. In her secret garden. Do you love your secret garden too, yeah? Which is your favourite flower? Which one? The dog? The dog is your favourite flower. Oh, Tilly, he's looking. Rupert's looking as if to say, I'm not a flower. Oh, bless. Oh, Tilly, they love you so much. So where are your wildflowers, Tilly? Which ones are your wildflowers? You want to just point to them so you don't fall? They're those, aren't they? And where are your sunflowers? Can you remember where your sunflowers are? Look. They're the big ones, aren't they? Is it looking fantastic? It is. This garden wasn't here either 3 months ago. Some of this was, but none of this was, so that's been exciting to build. None of this was here 3 months ago. See, I'm trying to, as I'm walking around, I'm trying to remind myself what I've actually achieved. Look at that. I love all of those wildflowers. That was just a wildflower pack. And then these are all the dahlias that we planted from seed. And they're absolutely stunning in the bud as well. They're all different colours. They're all coming through now. And I love them. I absolutely love them. We've still got this dahlia plant over here going crazy. And underneath here we've got all these beans. The purple beans are coming. More of the dahlias that we grew from seed. The wild geranium needs cutting back. But look, over here in this bed is where I planted the majority of those dahlias, not really knowing what was going to happen with them. And it's about to go crazy with them. Look at all of this. All of this is these. They're all different colours. They're all gorgeous. There's a white one there. And I love them. So they're next to the carrots, which I've started harvesting. In this bed we've got wildflower seeds that have taken down here. Lettuces. These are some more begonias, and these are. We've got sunflowers coming up at the end. So that's really, it's just gone crazy. This bed needs a good weed and sort out. Oh, see, I don't know where the dogs have gone now. Because they're on a mission to get out, I need to make sure that that's not what they're doing. Dogs! Dogs, come! Ah, there's one. Luna, where have you been, monkey? Let's attempt to shut this gate a bit. Go on then, go down. Good boy. Good girl. I do love them, but Gordon Bennett, guys. Honestly. Go on then. So I've now got this to fix and this to fix again. I think what I'm going to have to do is just build the gate up higher. Which will be a shame because I liked the twigs on it. Okay, so the archway, the beans are beginning to climb up and go across. They're going up here. And they are getting huge beans on them, as you can see, which I'm leaving because I don't particularly like runner beans. I've just grown them for the look of them. So that's been exciting. I'm trying to get that to wrap round, but you can see like we're beginning to get the effect. We've got more dahlias coming up here. Tilly's Livingston daisies have been spectacular. I have to keep coming out and deadheading them, but they throw up the most amazing colours. This bed is gone crazy. I've got wheat there, which I want to put on my Lunarsar altar. It's the wild geranium, it's gone berserk. I've got to get in there and cut it back because look, there's dahlias trying to come through and there's all these red flowers trying to come through. there's poppies over the far side, but I haven't wanted to get in because there's been so many seeds in there that are seedlings. I didn't want to stand on anything, so while I was protecting the seedlings, the wild geranium took over. So here are some seeds that are coming through. There are lots and lots of poppies. So there's lots and lots of poppies, and there's more foxgloves coming up. Right, the beds, either these blue containers that I fixed either side of the hot tub. Oh yeah, I've had a problem with the hot tub as well. The hot tub stopped working with the electrics, which I've now sorted that. But look, can you see the tomatoes all over these? There's just so many tomatoes. I haven't done any more with the arbour around the hot tub. That's another job I need to get to. I've decided it's going to be a Frida Kahlo homage, hence the alpacas. The sweet peas have been giving off a nice scent. Again, there's big tomatoes coming. You can see the size of those. Look at those. The roses have looked the saddest they've looked all year. This really needs cutting back to see if I can get it to come back. Also, my herb bed, all the sage died. Everything started to die in there. I didn't think whether I'd got a vine weevil or something, but yeah, it just suddenly seemed like I'd got broken fences everywhere and dying plants and a broken hot tub, and oh, honestly. Over here I weeded this. I took all the lettuces out. I planted some pansies. I've got some more that I grew from seed to go in there. I've bought an echinacea to go in there, and there's the tomatoes in here are going crazy. These are little cherry tomatoes. The sweet peas at the back have started to flower, but I don't think I'm very good at growing sweet peas. They don't seem very happy. Yeah, I think next year I'm going to have this more for flowers, because I just love the flowers, to be honest. Although there is a mouse, I think, that keeps eating the dahlias. Look, I've got another dahlia to plant in there, but it's just getting, look, it's just getting nibbled. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it from the magic garden. Abundance, abundance, abundance everywhere, but also with that has come a ton of jobs and troubleshooting and replacement jobs, and then jobs piling up everywhere that I haven't got round to. I need this week to focus on one job at a time, and because overwhelm is literally stopping me, I'm not doing anything, and I can't have worked this hard to let overwhelm stop me. So I'm going to try and focus on all the areas that are looking amazing. I've got to try and remind myself that there was no garden here at all 3 months ago. Up there or here, there was no garden. There were no gates, there were no fences, there were no raised beds, there was nothing. So, and that was just 3 months ago, and it is only me doing this, so with zero budget. So, oh yeah, and I've got a bird bath off free cycle as well, so that's new, and we've set up a bird feeding station which all needs filling again because it keeps getting devoured. So that's been fun. We've been bird watching. So yeah, I am definitely going to come back next week and not leave it so long, hopefully with a slightly more cheery tone in my voice and without giving in quite so much to overwhelm. So that's it, guys. Have a beautiful week. Don't melt in this heat wherever you are, and stay safe, and I will see you again next time.